It is an institution that either thrills or terrifies students everywhere. Schools' swimming competitions. Now, a new report shows they could be in danger of extinction.
The heady smell of chlorine, the chorus of cheering schoolmates. Love it or hate it, the swimming carnival is a huge part of many Aussie childhoods.
I love the spirit and how everyone just gives it a go.
I guess I just love the adrenaline.
Cheering each other on.
Engage with your friends.
These events really help kids feel safe around the water.
But new research shows a quarter of schools across the country no longer hold swimming carnivals. And for those that do, around half of eligible students don't take part.
Many of them don't go to the school carnivals. Then there's less numbers at school carnivals, so school principals are cancelling carnivals as well. It's just got a self-perpetuating effect.
The main reason for the dive? According to schools, it's the low swimming skills of students.
Somewhat staggeringly, we found that about 46 to 48% of children leaving Year 6 are unable to swim 50 metres or float for 2 minutes, which is a basic national swimming benchmark. Children's swimming skills are probably worse than they've ever been.
But the decision to ditch the carnivals as well as regular lessons could be contributing to that lack of skill. When the swimming competitions first emerged around 1902, Townsville Grammar School records show by year's end, every boy but one was able to swim.
We're a country surrounded by water and, I think it's really important that skills are given to children at such a young age.
It's one of the few sports that can save your life, and it's fantastic to have events like this still.
That more than a century-old tradition is now under threat, along with our water safety skills.
Last summer we had 104 drownings across the summer period. That was a massive 15% increase on the 5-year average.
It's hard for families in these difficult times to access swimming.
It's just so important as a parent to know that they can swim and they can get to the side of the pool if needed.
I think it is sad that there's going to be, a generation of students that can't swim and they can't go to the beach and hang out with their friends and swim safely.
Joining us now is gold medal winning legend Leisel Jones. I'm going to go out on a limb here, Leisel, and say that you quite enjoyed the school swimming carnival. Am I right?
Oh, I didn't mind it because I could clean up. Let's just say I preferred the swimming carnival than the athletics carnival where I never participated. I actually got a letter to get out of athletics carnival. But the swimming carnival was a bit of a love-hate relationship for me because I would always be training in the morning or the afternoon after that session. I was just tired and just didn't want to go in the middle. So I did love it because I did clean up and I got a lot of house points for McKillop House at my school. So I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, tired from carrying all those gold medals, Leisel. You must have dominated, obviously, given you went to the Olympics at 15. But what is this next generation of kids missing out on? What was the best part of swimming carnival other than the gold?
It was the best part. I loved my school swimming carnival in the way that these kids are going to be missing out on so much. There's nothing like the stress of possibly missing your 50-metre backstroke final because you were at the canteen getting hot chips, which I might have done in my time. But it's like a character-building event. It's not about being the best at everything. It's about having fun with it. And I think that's the best thing about the school swimming carnivals is having fun. And we've got to bring that back into the competition because it's not all about winning. I know we like to think it is, but it is about having fun, and they're missing out on so much of that. It's character building. You have to do sometimes things that you're not very good at.
Well, swimming carnivals aside, why aren't we doing school swimming lessons anymore?
I think there's a few factors that are actually in that, and there is a very, very serious side to all of this in terms of the school swimming carnivals being cancelled, but also the skills of not being able to swim a full 50 metres or float for 2 minutes. It's pretty scary, but I think there's a few factors. I think COVID played a really big role in all of that because a lot of the swim centres were actually shut for a very long period of time. Then there's also too, I think a factor that's playing into it is the cost of living. Swimming lessons are very expensive and we know that. And when it comes to putting food on the table or perhaps participating in a swimming lesson, I know which one parents are going to go for. So look, there is a really serious side to this, but we do need to make sure that our governments, I know the Queensland government funds a lot. In 2022, it funded $3.3 million into state and special schools, and 99% of them actually took it up. So we know it's about getting safety in the water and learning about that, but there is also an element of funding because in a cost of living crisis, we know what goes first.
Leisel, quick one. A friend of mine, his name, it's not important. He wears floaties under his rash shirt whenever he goes to the pool, like even walking in case he falls in. Does he still have to learn how to swim?
Yes, he absolutely does.
Okay.
I think it is very important because you just don't look that cool with floaties on the side of the pool. You can wear fins. That's always a great one that can get you by if you need to.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
Fins, yeah, you can get some good. That'll make you go faster, but your floaties, nah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant a fake fin on my back like a shark. Sorry.
You can do that if you want to. Actually, that'll scare everyone out of the pool. So there you go. You won't have to worry about what you look like.
He sounds like a real joker.
He's a great guy.
Leisel, we'll free you from this. Thank you very much.
He's a great guy. He sounds very funny. That's it.